Hello and welcome back to the England All Model Railway, and in this video we'll be reviewing this Dapol's newest 040 tank engine, the Hawthorn Leslie. This cute little tank engine was purchased by my brother as my birthday present for this year, and he paid £107 for its locomotive at Lord and Butler. This locomotive has a lot of features out of the box, such as a new way of taking the model out of it has its beautiful booklet, which the reason why I'm showing off this is because the fact is this model has a lot of things which are different than normal. The model, it would be on its little plastic plinth where it's screwed on. Bit of advice: if you do want to reuse this little plastic plinth the model is on, I would recommend you to have the front one, do that one up again with the screws first, and then doing the second one where it would be more easier to achieve. The features on this little tank engine, such as it comes with cast metal nameplates, works plates, couplings, and for a locomotive of its price is quite impressive. Now we go down to the turntable and see the details its tank engine has to offer. Here we are at the turntable with the Dapol Hawthorn Leslie. This one has the name of Wallaby, and just even from this distance, the true mind-blowing details this locomotive has to offer I'm just finding it difficult to describe on how incredibly detailed this locomotive is, even from this distance, and the fact that in comparison, the Hornby Packet, which is about over £20 more expensive than this locomotive, and in comparison it has no sprung buffers, which this one does, a flywheel on its motor, which Hornby Packet does not have, and a firebox flicker, something you would not expect on a cheaply priced locomotive such as this. It is truly mind-blowing. As well as that, we have a metal body on it as well. It's just truly spectacular. Now we'll get a little bit closer so we can show off the details of its fantastic locomotive more in detail. Right, we start off with the side profile of its locomotive, and the details, just as I just said, the lining on its locomotive is superb. The name on this locomotive has been beautifully represented here. If you rather have a more detailed one, there is an etched metal one in the bag of its locomotive. So if you want to add a little bit more detail, it's there. That includes with the works plate. But even if you don't want to, they're beautifully represented here. We go to the front buffer. There is there's couplings you can put on the buffer beam as well in the detail bag. The lining is beautifully done. Go a little bit low under the boiler. You see all those little pipes. Metal. The only part I've seen so far on this locomotive which you could understand why it's plastic is the whistle and the safety valves. Something that complicated, that detailed, cannot be easily done. The front end is just epic in its details. The cold load is beautifully represented here. This is just an exceptionally beautiful little tank engine. There is another version of this tank engine with the cab closed up, but in my opinion, you can't get to see the firebox flicker while it's going around the layout. So that's why I picked this version so you can see the cab. But there's one more thing that comes with its tank engine. You can remove the cab lit roof. It has two magnets attached to it, and you can easily put the crew into its tank engine, and you can get to see the incredible detail which is in the cab of its loco. Truly spectacular. Just to make sure I don't lose the roof, I just simply put it back on. Because it has magnets, it easily goes back on without no problem at all. Now we'll just go down to the layout and demonstrate the firebox flicker. Here we are at the track with the Dapol Hawthorn Leslie on my wheel cleaner. This is how I also maintain my locomotives. The reason why we're here on the track is to show off the locomotive's firebox flicker. In just a moment, I'll turn off the lights so we can see the incredible details of the firebox flicker. And here we are with the lights off and the firebox flickering. It is truly amazing. Two little LEDs in the firebox, ensuring the realness of detail. And it is amazing. Now we go on to the history of the Hawthorn Leslie. The Hawthorn Leslie was built between 1899 to 1924 with a total of 100 locomotives built. They were produced in large numbers and performs various tasks in industrial places such as coal mines, factories, ironworks, collieries, and power stations, not just in Britain, but in various places in Australia, amazingly. Working at docks and many industrial places. They continued on until the early mid 1970s until they were starting to be withdrawn. Today, there's only 10 examples left in existence, and the remainder were scrapped. There weren't much information on its little tank engine much at all, so if I did get anything wrong, please forgive me, because there's hardly any information on its tank engine at all. But it's time to go back to the track and see how this locomotive fares around the layout. Here we are at the track with the Dapol, Hawthorn, Leslie, Wallaby on the track. For this special running session, I thought it'd be fun to have the Uncle Frederickson's amazing balancing military train running with this little tank engine. And the running session is an 040. So running alongside her is the Andrew Bartlett by Acure Scale or Hattons. And this one's Lady Nin. And she has slate wagons. And we have the Hornby Packet, 614 100 and anniversary edition with again with some sleep wagons. This should be truly a fun running session. Now it's time to let these locomotives show us what they're made of.
but you keep treating me like I am not here. Like I don't have what you need. So stop wasting my youth. I won't carry no shame. You're to blame for a faded flame. One more reason why I should stay. You got 2 minutes to explain. You better come up with something smart to say. 'Cause I'm already on my way. Give me one more reason why I should stay. You got 2 minutes to explain. You better come up with something smart to say. 'Cause I'm already on my way. Oh, baby, I'ma walk out that door. Baby, give me one reason to stay, or I'm on my way. Oh, baby, tell me, do you love me? Give me one reason to stay, or I'm on my way.
And there goes a truly magically perfect running session. I would heavily recommend anyone to buying the Dapol Hawthorn Leslie. If you have a big layout or small layout, it doesn't matter how big it is, this little tank engine, it would be perfect on it. Why? The features of this little tank engine are incredible. It has a flywheel, a metal body, sprung buffers, firebox flicker, and truly smooth and effortless motion around the track. And for the price of £107, the only rival to this little tank engine would be the Acure Scale Andrew Bartlett when it does come out. But until then, even then, the Andrew Bartlett doesn't have as many features as this little tank engine does. It is truly exceptional. I would heavily recommend it. Just buy its locomotive and you will not be sorry about it. That concludes my review of the Dapol Hawthorn Leslie. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to the Lone Ranger Motoring channel. If you have any ideas for future videos, as long as they are feasible, please mention them in the comments, because we do read them and we will respond to them as when we are able to do so. We're not far from the 400 subscriber goal. Just a little more and we'll get there. Now, that's all I have to say for this review. See you next time.